Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drevlin, and this is my quest log. So it's finally time to face the final boss of the game. It's been a long run, a really long one, but we made it to the end. But before we go and put the ashes up on the thrones, first of all, there's a spell I noticed that I forgot to buy earlier. Let's see, we haven't received the heal aid yet. As you can tell, we have none of them in our inventory, so let's buy that one. Just to make sure we have as many spells as we can when we finish up the game. Also, it's time for you to decide which ending you want in this game. There are 3 endings. The normal one, the first one that most people will receive by playing through the game, is that you defeat the boss and there's gonna be a bonfire that you will light, and that's gonna be it. There will, however, be a difference in case you have all the 8 dark sigils. So depending, both of the endings are like that. You defeat the boss and then you go to that bonfire and light it. But depending if you have 8 dark sigils or not, you will get different endings. So the ending where you don't have them is called To Link the First Flame. And the other one, if you have all of them, is called, let's see, which one is it? Yeah, the Usurpation of Fire. So if you want the usurpation ending, just roll with the dark sigils. If you want the normal ending, you need to speak with the firekeeper and pay a hell of a lot of souls to get rid of your dark sigils. I believe it costs like what you need for the next level times as many dark sigils that you have. So in our case, 8. So 60,000 souls times 8. Yay! Nope, ain't gonna do that. Also, the third ending is that it is called the End of Fire, and that is if we give her...
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart.
So yeah, if you want to get rid of the dark sigil, you need to use the heal the dark sigil, and it'll cost you. And to get the other ending, we need to give her the Eyes of a Firekeeper that we found at the end in Untended Graves, if you remember the other Firelink shrine, so to speak.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
No matter what you decide here, you will still have the option of that ending.
Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, the eyes show a world without fire. A vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been. Ashen One, if thine
So yeah,
I will return
that little
as it
hint
has always
she told us there is that
Farewell, Ashen
you
Face,
can
my
kill her
eyes.
and she will drop the eyes once again, and you can pick them up and, you know, take back in case you don't want that option at all. And also the music here changed after giving her the eyes. So sad. Now, I just want to show you, let's talk with Ludleth, because
Aha, that's all.
before this episode I transposed my souls that I was carrying around. So first of all, I went to get all the different spells, these 10 that we have here. And then I went for the rings. Sadly, as you know, the Soul of a Stray Demon, you can build both a ring with and a pyromancy. So I went with Boulder Heave, but I am missing Havel's Ring. And this is simply to show you how many spells and rings you can get and getting close to those achievements without having to play New Game Plus and +2. So yeah.
I took the mantle of Lord, choose thy fate alone. All the more should thy fate impale such foul betrayal.
So yeah, this is it. Now's the time. Offer cinders of a lord. Here we go. First set. Then we'll just make a run up here to the big one. The Twin Princess. Lothric and Lorien. We have the Ashes of the Abyss Watchers. And finally, we have the Ashes of Jorm the Giant. All of them at their thrones once again. And the Firekeeper approaches the bonfire.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
So yeah.
Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
We shall kneel by the bonfire.
Noble lords of Cinder, the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let her grant death. To the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Kiln of the first flame, and God, I love that cutscene. It is so pretty. So yeah, bonfire right ahead, and we are in this abandoned Firelink Shrine looking place. Sadly, we need to ruin the mood a little bit, because we can go back to... So yeah, Flameless Shrine. We can go back to the normal Firelink Shrine, and some things have changed. First of all, we noticed that poor Ludleth sacrificed himself. And on his throne, we find... Oh wait, come on. Pick up item. We find the Skull Ring. You can receive this at the beginning of the game by killing Ludleth. Nothing will really change. Just by reloading the area, he will come back actually, so... But this ring is probably not something you might want to use the first time you play. Easier to be detected by enemies. But still, it's a ring that we want. And as you notice there, even though Ludleth is gone, we can still transpose our souls, so no need to worry about that. Also, let's speak with the... I think she should have it now.
Ah, well, how may I...
Let's take a look. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. You can now buy a Titanite slab from her. It costs 30,000 souls, but it's another slab. So that is one of the 7. Yeah, we have 5 now. We've used 1, 6. So one of the 7 that you can receive during a playthrough. Unless you count 8 if you trade the coiled sword fragment to the crows. So yeah, make sure to pick this one up.
Ashen one.
I don't think I have enough soul items to use them, but we will have some time, or we will have a chance after the boss anyway. And with that, we shall go back to the Flameless Shrine. And here we go. Just go up the stairs and leave the normal way. And you shall realize that we are at a very strange place. A very pretty place, but very strange. And another bonfire, so proceed to the first flame. There we go. Kiln of the first flame. And another bonfire. And you can use this to teleport back to Firelink in case you want to. Now, just up this hill, the final boss will be waiting for us. And I prepared some beforehand, if you look at my equipment. Not only did I actually farm a little bit at Dragon Peak, I wanted the staff of the enemies that summon other ones with the bell. So, oh wait, I took it away. I wanted to show you this. Absorb additional souls from fallen foes. So yeah, I wanted this one just to be able to farm a little bit more souls in case I need that. So even though I'm not able to use it properly, I will still have it in my sword hand so I can switch to it. And then the boss will have fire attacks, so Dragon Crest Shield, important. so we can block it much better. And of course the Flamestone Plate Ring to negate more of the fire damage. The boss itself is weak to lightning, dark and frost, in case you roll with anything like that. And since he is using fire, he is of course resistant to fire. And we have a couple of summons actually for this boss. These will only be available if you are going with the Usurper ending. Up here by this little pillar we have Londor Paleshade. So as you know, like before when we summoned him, we need the, I think at least 5 of the dark sigils to be able to summon him. We have all of 8 of them, and he's actually using the sword that we received from Yuria earlier when giving her the Ashes of Orbeck. And we will continue up here towards the dark sign in the sky. And right over here we have Yuria of Londor. Finally, after following her path, she will finally join us and help us out. And of course this one is also that you need all 8 dark sigils and be on her good side. And by summoning her to this battle, we will be able to receive another reward after the battle as well. So yeah, 2 summons for this one, and here we go. This is the final arena. Soul of Cinder. So yeah, let them deal some damage, and then when you have the chance, just poke him in the back. And during the fight, as you can see, he will be switching up weapons. So right now he has this like spear thrusting. Woo! And then later he will switch it once again. Ooh, you should probably heal Yuria. Here we go, once again, and now he has a curved sword. Ooh, using that poison mist. And he switches moveset, using pyromancies to buff him. Now he has a staff, so sorceries can be expected. Woo, yeah. Better heal up. Woo, that's the soul stream. And when he goes down, back away, he will deal a massive explosion, refill his health, and get way more aggressive. Also deal more damage with his fire weapon. He has that badass combo that you just saw there. If you get stuck in it, he will simply juggle you up in the air. It's crazy. That's a grab. Be sure to dodge that. Spells flying off all the way. Big sweepy attacks. He should be able to switch weapons during this phase as well. Whew. Oh, there's the combo. There's the combo. It won't really kill you, but it'll really deal some damage to you. We almost down. And down he goes. Switching back to my other equipment to get all the souls. And Lord of Cinder fallen, along with the Soul of the Lords. Thanks, Yuria. Thanks, Launder Paleshade. You make this battle so much easier. Whew! Not too bad, eh? Now, once again, we have the bonfire that we are about to light. And I want to tell you, once again, that this is the moment when you get different endings. So, since I have 8 dark signs, I will get one ending by lighting this fire. If I did not have them, I would get another by lighting the fire. If we gave the Firekeeper back her eyes, or not her, but the eyes of a Firekeeper, you will have a summoning sign here to be able to summon her, and you will get another ending by doing that. There is actually a little different ending to this one where you summon her, because during one moment you will have a cutscene where she gets summoned and everything. There will be a few seconds between 2 cutscenes where the screen fades black. During that time you actually have the opportunity to kill her, and if you do that you get a different variant of that ending as well. So just a fun little Easter egg. But it doesn't count as another ending really, so there are achievements for the 3 normal endings, like summoning her, just lighting the fire, and then lighting the fire with 8 dark sigils. So here we go. This will be the usurpation of the fire ending. And after the credits, we're gonna watch them. You will have the option of going into New Game Plus right away, or if you want to go back, and I want to tell you right now that you want to go back, do not start New Game Plus just yet. We will have another episode after this one going through a couple of things, so make sure to go back to Firelink Shrine after the credits.
Gracious